been bucket feeding my herd of 3 for most of this year now. And overall, it works great. Everyone gets exactly the food and supplements that they need, and the buckets work really well. The ropes are comfortable, and they all seem pretty happy with the system. Most of the time, I'm standing close by, and I go ahead and remove the buckets as they finish. But the other day, something really interesting happened as the horses left with their buckets on, with me standing nearby. I really like these buckets. I made them myself, and I have a video where I show how to do that. It so happens that in this particular field, they have an automatic waterer that the buckets don't fit into the openings. So here is Khaleesi trying to get a drink of water, but with her bucket still attached. And I like how the whole herd is lined up. This is the order that they go in. So it's really interesting to watch this process. But here she is trying to get a drink of water and not able to. And you'll see through this video that each of my horses has a different way of sorting this particular problem out. On this day, I decided to watch and wait and see how this story played out. First, I noticed my independent lead mare continued to insist that if she tried hard enough, she could make this work. It was my Mustang, to my surprise, who's been a little bit difficult for me to connect with, who chose me as the source of help. I want all my horses to know that I'm there for them and that I'll help them. So I love that she came to me to help her with this problem. I found it amusing as I watched Wyoming go and politely ask Khaleesi if she might go ahead and get a drink now, that she did not have a bucket attached to her head. And yet, Khaleesi insisted on standing her ground. So now we have Khaleesi alone. The herd has left her. Wyoming solving the bucket problem, having gotten a drink, and is now grazing. Hope had given up and headed out to the field in order to graze, but with the bucket on, which isn't working well. Khaleesi is trying to sort out to go out to the herd, but she does know that that bucket is going to be a problem. So I paralleled her a little ways and made the choice a little easier for her. I want her to know she can come to me. I want her to know that I should be the one who solves her problems. So I waited until she stepped toward me, and then I also met her partway. I gladly helped her with that bucket, which only left Hope still out there at the moment trying to graze with her bucket on. Hope's history before coming to live here is that humans are not very helpful. So it didn't surprise me that she would be the last one to come to me for help. What did surprise me is how she solved the problem on her own. I watched as she laid down to roll, and she actually got herself free from that bucket. What a smart little independent thing. This was a surprise ending for me. I'd like her to know she can come to me for help, but apparently we'll need to work on that over the long term. Cut to the next day, and here's my herd all finishing up their breakfast with their buckets. And here comes Khaleesi, who has figured that it's probably easier to stop off and check in with me before she hits the water trough. So I went ahead and helped her out with that. Good girl. Yeah. And let's see here. Oh, there goes Samwise zipping through. He's such a fun little puppy. There's Wyoming, number 2. And it doesn't appear that Hope is ready to come searching for me to solve her problems yet. We'll work on that. So for now, I'm going to meet the little mare where she is, and I will go help her. So I head over and see if I can solve her problem today. She waits patiently for me, and I'm able to help her with her problem today. I hope you enjoyed this video of how 3 different horses solved a puzzle, and I hope it encourages you to observe and watch your herd and see how they sort things out as well. For more information and other videos, check out hopehorsemanship.com. Have a great day.